This episode of Encounters is brought to you by Dueling Grounds, Toronto's #1 gaming store, DungeonsMaster.com, great resource for DMs and players alike, and Dungeons & Donuts, the #1 do-it-yourself D&D coffee break blog.
Patrick Swayze is...
What's up everybody, I'm Kyle Chenier. Session 3 of D&D Encounters, The Lost Crown of Neverwinter. So last week, the heroes defeated a dragon. No small feat. About 10 days after they defeated that dragon, things in Neverwinter have changed a bit. The Lost Heir, that armor-clad figure that saved them, he's gaining more and more popularity in Neverwinter, while Neverwinter's open lord, Lord Neverember, is steadily losing popularity. Lots of people are rejoicing now that there may be a proper heir to the throne. Of course, what are the heroes doing? You know, tavern, getting drunk, you know, taking it easy. They killed a dragon last week. Mind you, that was 10 days ago. But still, here's the thing. I wasn't exactly present for Session 3. I had a family emergency up north and I wasn't able to be there. However, if you want a full recap, you can go to DungeonsMaster.com. You can read a full session recap written by Amaron. Link below. So the heroes are hanging out in a tavern called the Beach Leviathan. It's a giant ship when none other than Lord Neverember's general, Lady Sabine, enters. This is a grim, no-nonsense, military-bound woman. People quake at the sounds of her bootsteps. Actually, that's kind of hot. Yeah. Anyway, she looks to the heroes and says, "You are the ones I am looking for." Of course, as soon as that happens, the rowdy patrons at other tables in the tavern have fallen into an uneasy silence since the arrival of the general and her guards. Now, their anxiety is built to a boiling point, and one stands up. "Death to the usurper stooges!" he shouts, slurring the words. Immediately, the other patrons stand up to join the brawl. Yeah, Session 3 is bar fight. What you could do to recreate the experience, pause this episode, and go queue up a bunch of, I don't know, Patrick Swayze's Roadhouse, or that bar fight scene in like one of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. That will pretty much, you know, equate exactly what happened. So now the heroes have vanquished a bunch of rowdy, drunk people. General Sabine takes them in for an audience with Lord Neverember. What could the open lord of Neverwinter want with our heroes? We'll find out next week on D&D Encounters. Oh, just so you're not feeling shortchanged this episode since there's no, you know, actual footage of stuff, I have a review of a role-playing product you're going to want to check out. Beyond the borders of civilization, beyond the influence of manipulating politicians, greedy merchants, iron-handed clergy, and the broken masses that toil for their benefit, ancient ruins call to those who are bold enough and desperate enough to escape the oppression of mundane life. So a while ago I picked up a really great role-playing game that I think you guys should take a look at. Lamentations of the Flame Princess. So the game is made by a longtime role player and master adventure designer, Jim Raggi. It's got a fun, old school, sort of first edition D&D feel, but everything about it is sort of sinister and dark and foreboding. I mean, this game plays out like a horror movie if you let it. It's a really simple, efficient game. I mean, that's one thing I love about a lot of old school role-playing games, is just how easy they are to get into. The art is like nothing else you're going to find in a fantasy role-playing game. It's dark, it's disturbing, it's gross. I mean, everything great about like old metal album covers and 80s horror movies. I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, this is the game for you. Check out a full review on my blog, Dungeons & Donuts. You can pick up the game at lotfp.com. Seriously guys, check out this game. You don't want to miss it.